The Northface Borealis. Why should you actually get this when there is the male edition? Of course, when you're male, you think that the male edition is probably better. But in this case, the women's edition is probably better for most guys, especially if you're 5'9" and under. And it also depends how bulky you are. If you're a big guy, really bulky, well, skip the women's edition. If you're a big guy and skinny, maybe the women's edition is right for you. It's really about the size. If you want the bigger one, go for the guys edition. If you want the smaller one, the medium size, well, the women's edition is right for you. Now, when it comes to what you can actually put in here, there's a lot of things that you can stick all inside here, and it's really wonderful what this thing actually does. Now, the first thing is the laptop, and of course this is the Luxe edition. In case you don't know, the Luxe edition is really made for women because it has some fancy things, such as this thing being really nice looking metallic over here, and the metallic logo that's a little bit off-white. Now, it shouldn't really be a woman's or a guy's thing. It should be unisex. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to know that's a woman's backpack. It looks exactly identical to the man's. The only little difference is right in the back, the actual straps over here is more designed for a woman's body. But you can always loosen up the straps and it's going to feel just excellent for you. And that's actually the only difference between them. Now the next thing is, can it fit an actual laptop? Well, this is what it's designed for. Right in the back it has a lot of comfy material right here, and we have an actual laptop that fit all the way inside of here. Now, to be fair, this is not the biggest laptop we have, but it's definitely great. So let's throw that out of here and take a look at what else can fit right inside here. So right on the side, the most important thing, a lot of people are asking, can this fit a water bottle? Well, some of those backpacks cannot. So to be fair, it's a very fair question, but this one can. It can fit a decent sized water bottle in either side of this. So you can fit it on this side or the other side, or both of them in case you are super thirsty. Now, the next thing is, what can you fit inside the main compartment as well? As you can see, this thing has been puffed all the way to full size. In fact, you can even fit a small size tiger right inside of here. To prove this whole entire point for you, I stuffed an actual tiger right in here to show you. So let's get the tiger out of here and show you how much tiger we actually can stick in this backpack. And yeah, this is huge, right? Well, this backpack is supposedly small, but it's fit an entire tiger right in here. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a few other cool features this backpack actually has. But before we go into that, we want to compare this to a different backpack, of course. And it is, well, the Borealis is one of the best selling and the best backpacks that they have selling. This is the top of the line one. But if you want to downgrade just a little bit, the raccoon one, reconnaissance, yes, is almost the same thing. The only difference, this one doesn't have the bungee cord over here, it has this thing instead. That's about it. That's the main big difference between them. And this has all the bungees right here. So if you're somebody with OCD or somebody who totally dislikes the bungees, then this one is not right for you. Now the black one is really nice because you kind of cannot see the bungees. It's right in here, but you can't actually see it. Now you can stick things in here, such as hats, such as clothes and so on, and it will build up right in here. There is the straps on the sides and everywhere else, and you can kind of expand the size of this backpack. Now let's go into a few other things here. To hold it, there's only one strap at the top. To put this on, we have two different straps in the back, and they are comfy, but they are on the slim side. As you can see, they're pretty slim. Talking about slim, this thing is exceptionally slim. Slim in size, but big in function. Now, on the back, take a look at this. So, this is exceptionally soft material, but look at how much comfy you're getting right in the back here. This is really awesome. Now, to the front, once again, you have 3 different compartments for us to explore. This one over here is the main compartment on the front side. So it's not the biggest one, it is actually the smallest one. You're opening this one up, we have a few things, and this is it. It's stuck right here. There is no way you can move it anywhere more down, even if you want to. Now, the first one is the big compartment right here. There's a lot of space here. You can stick all kinds of goodies. Next thing, there's the zip compartment right in here too. Inside the zip, we also have a place for you to go ahead and put your keys in case you want to. So this is like a bug out bag in everything but function. And the most important test is to see how this actually fits on me. And the women's version, unlike the men's, is a little bit different, but the fit is just fine. So the only thing you have to do in order to fit it on a man is to go ahead and readjust the straps just a little bit so it fits when you put this on. Now to take this off is pretty easy as well. There is the strap over here, and let's go ahead and take this off. Now to put this back on, as you can see, it's easy to put this on. There is no problems at all. So the wide shoulder thing, is it a myth? No. But is it making a big difference? Not really. It doesn't really make such a difference for me to reconsider the man's versus the woman's, because the size is really what I'm after, and having a medium size is just better for me. But as you can see over here, this one works just fine, and it will work for you as well. Now let's go ahead and show you a few other features just up close and personal in case you wanted to see it. So over here we have the whole entire bungee cord system over here, and in the back you can actually see how well made the whole entire back actually is with the padding and everything else. Now to open this up, let's take a look at the interior. So the interior up close, you can actually tell the difference how it actually looks like, and there is the big location where you can stick things in. The next one over here is the bigger Ziploc container for you. There is the 3 different locations for you to put things in, and this one is very soft on this side, and the netting right over here that you can actually see whatever you put on right in the back at the end of this thing. Now the next thing about this is to see all the way in the back, which is the laptop compartment, and you can tell how easily this thing looks super sophisticated and awesome. And right here, if you don't have the Northface logo, you're not getting an authentic product. Next thing over here, we have the places that you can stick things in. So this one is pretty cool. You can put small stuff in here, smaller stuff in here, and right here is the soft spot, which is awesome. Oh, nice and soft. The reason why it's nice and soft, well, you can put in your sunglasses in here. It's really made for that. And then we have the stash. So the stash is kind of net-like material, and you can stick things, you can still see what is in here. And then we have the big, okay, just not a little big, just a little place that you can stick other stuff in here as well. So you close it up, you open this up, and we have those nice zippies that are going through, but that is nothing compared to the zippies, the zip liners that we have for the rest of this thing. And this is the cool thing. You can see the zip liners over here. This is just awesome. First of all, it's easier to grab, easier to open and close, and we have those mega size zippers over here that are big. And because it's locks, it's actually shining as well. So nice and fancy. Now, after you open this up, the biggest compartment is this one. Just big compartment. There is nothing special about it. It's just big. It is huge. And that's about it. And then we have the laptop compartment, which is all the way in the back. So this does it for you. This is all the features in this, which is kind of cool. Like, what else do you really need in a backpack? But the Northface, the only thing that totally sucks about this, the truth, is this, the logo. Well, you can go ahead, get a flashy, and if you get the black one, you can just go ahead and cross out all this logo out, and then nobody will know you're wearing Northface. But that's about it. Everything else about this thing is just awesome. The size, how well it's made, just about anything. But if the bungee cord is not your thing, then do not get this version. Go ahead and go for the Recon, because the Recon has no bungee and it has just this. So whatever one you decide to choose from, I think that this one is kind of cool, and it has different kind of colors that are available as well. You cannot go wrong with getting one of those. Northface is an awesome brand. It stands by its company. If anything gets messed up, if, for example, you have a malfunction, you can send it back to them and they will replace it. They will fix it, all for the cost of, yeah, you have to ship it back, but other than that, that's about it. So go ahead, get a Northface and you'll be enjoying yourself. Not only that, you look sophisticated, you look cool, and above all, there's so much functionality in this one small medium-sized bag that is coming directly from Northface. And if you're on the fence thinking, should you get the men's edition or should you get the women's edition, really, nobody's gonna know the difference. No one except you. Because the women's edition is just a little bit smaller. The men's is just a little bit bigger. But when it comes to both of them, it's really up to you to decide. Which one do you need? Bigger or a little bit on the small side? So to sum it up, this thing, I would rate 9.8 out of 10. The reason why, it is almost perfect. There is almost everything awesome about this bag. I did wish that they would have had a version without a bungee cord, but yeah, you can get a Recon in case that is what you're looking for. Other than that, this thing is really awesome. It's one of the best bags that they make and the most sophisticated with the most features and above all, the most value for your buck and for your money. So if you're on the fence, there is nothing to be on the fence about. This is top of the line as it actually gets.